tuning in to Simmerin Simmons. Today we're going to do Salisbury steak. We're going to use ground turkey instead of ground beef, but you can use beef if you want to and just follow the same recipe. So we're going to get started here. We've got some ground turkey. We've got a can of French onion soup, right? Just put a little bit of that in there. We're going to save the rest of it for sauce. Maybe like a third of the can. Put a little bit of that in there. We've got some salt. Salt. Got some onion powder. And with these onion powder and garlic powder, I don't know, maybe it's 2 tablespoons. I don't really measure it. I make it look nice in there. I mean, you'd be hard pressed to put too much of it in there. That's powdered garlic, be good. I've got some paprika here. You can have smoked paprika, Hungarian, whatever, it's paprika. Just put it in there. A little bit like that. Some ground mustard. I've got some finely diced onion. This is a white onion. I just happen to have one. I like Vidalias for a lot of things. I like all onions. Whites are a little sharper, I guess. Maybe a little spicier, if you will. So there's some onion in there. I've got some breadcrumbs. I made these. They're from Hawaiian rolls. King's Hawaiian rolls. That's like a half a cup probably. Right? We're going to take 1 egg. We have 1 egg. Like that. I'm sure some of y'all can crack an egg better than me. That's fine. Some Worcestershire. Just put it in there. Just a little bit of that. Alright. So we're going to make this into patties. You want to just take these guys, mix all this stuff up. Mix it all up. We're also going to be doing some mashed potatoes today to go with this. And I'm going to saute some onions and mushrooms, and we're going to make like a little sauce, like a gravy sauce that we're going to cook these Salisbury steaks in. You know what, we're going to put a little bit of this flour in here. Just because it's a little too loose. And that's another thing, if you have more breadcrumbs or a little bit of flour or whatever, you can tighten that up a little bit. Not going to hurt anything. Now you can tell it's alright. See how it's like starting to stick to yourself, or me, unless you're making it at home with me. I really do appreciate all you guys out there. It's been, for those of you who don't know me, I'm a professional musician, engineer, and the virus has us all locked down and out of work, so I'm doing some cooking. I've always wanted to do this. So y'all tuning in, and I hope you're enjoying it, and I'm enjoying doing it, and it's just kind of giving me a little bit of sanity and some, honestly, just a little bit of purpose. Sad as that sounds, it kind of is what it is. But anyway, it's sincere, man. I do appreciate you guys tuning in. So we've got these turkey patties. We're going to just form them up. So that's 1 pound of turkey. You're probably going to get like four decent steaks out of this, maybe 5. You can make them round. You can make them oval. At the end of the day, your mouth doesn't know what shape it is. It's fine. Just put it there like that. And so if you make one too big and you're like, damn, I don't have not enough for 4, you can just take some from another one. It's fine. And they don't have to be pretty, They can be misshapen. Nobody cares. I tell you what, if I put this in front of somebody and smother it with all that gravy and everything, and somebody complains about the shape of it, you don't get to eat it. I'll just take it away. I'll tell you that right now. Make your own Salisbury steak. And sometimes, see, well, this is a little one. That'll be fine. Somebody might want a smaller portion. I think people get freaked out and there's like too many rules, right? There don't have to be all these rules. You just make it work. So what I like to do, after I get my patties all done, then I like to put pepper on the top of them. And I'll put them in a little bit of oil in the pan. So you just want to brown them up a little bit. When we put one side down, we can pepper the other side while they're in the pan. Got a little, this is avocado oil. It doesn't matter, you could use olive oil if you want. It burns a little quicker. Not that we're going to try to burn anything. So I've got some water back here. I'm going to get these potatoes. See, these are just red potatoes. like to use Yukon Gold for mash, but I didn't have any, so whatever. And I leave the skins on mine sometimes I don't. It's extra nutrition, I like the texture of it. And again, you know how people say, well, you shouldn't put them into the boiling water because it splashes the water. Well, you know what? Again, get your own shot. I'll put mine right in the boiling water, nobody dies. I got like a half stick of butter here. Y'all know I like butter. Half stick of butter we're gonna get in there, and that's gonna be for our onions and peppers, right? So, I almost forgot. Pepper. Sorry, not onions and peppers, onions and mushrooms. I guess you could put peppers in this too. Why don't we put some peppers in there? We'll put peppers in there too. Salisbury steak likes peppers. I like pepper. Again, what is our theme here? It's not rocket science, y'all. It's just Salisbury steak. So we're gonna get these guys. Oh, that's the sound you want, people. That is what you want. Look at that. Bam. All right. Uh-oh. Emerald's gonna come after me. I just bammed it. I bet he's a nice guy. I'd hate to find out he's not a nice guy. So, we're going to brown these guys up, get a little pepper on the other side. And so, these are kind of grooving out here a little bit, so why? You probably want to do like, I don't know, 3 minutes aside or something like that. Doesn't have to be forever. Get you 3 minutes aside, we'll get some onions happening in this butter. This isn't anything fancy. This is just going to be onions and mushrooms. And it's just good. It's a good little side. Like I said, we're doing mashed potatoes. Also going to do peas. When I eat mashed potatoes, I like to eat peas. I buy canned peas if I've always, since I was a kid, liked this particular brand, Worcestershire. If they're listening out there and they want to sponsor me with peas, by all means. Leave that there for you. Put these on low. Just check these guys a little bit. Just see. Oh, that's good. He's good. Look at that. That's what you want. All right. Whoa, oh. But this sauce is pretty easy, man. Get you some chicken stock. If you don't have chicken stock, just use some water. You'll be all right. Get some chicken stock. We're gonna call that a half a cup. I don't know. Let's just use the rest of this. Not too much in there. That might be a cup. Let's go with a cup. How about that? This is about a quarter cup of flour. Maybe a little less since I put some of it in this. And get you a whisk. Get your little whisk there and kind of make what's called a slurry. Right? The whisk will help get those, you don't want it all lumpy, little blobs of flour. But I've had plenty of good gravy that's got a couple lumps in it, and it's fine. You know. Frank Zappa will tell you all about it, man. Get a little bit of that in there. Get a little salt in it. Again, a little bit of our mustard that we used in our deal. Then we're going to hit it with some Worcestershire. A little bit more than what we put in the, just shake it. Shake it around in there. If you're over there measuring Worcestershire, man, you're just wasting time. Just put some in there. Ketchup. Just squirt it in there. I don't know, maybe that was a quarter cup. Again, here at Simmerin Simmons, if you get all uptight about exactly how much stuff we got to put in it, you're going to lose, man. Just cook. It's going to be fine. Just cook the stuff. Then the rest of that French onion soup, don't be afraid of it. Just put it in there. And so you're saying, some of y'all don't know, like, why did you put flour in there? Well, flour is going to help it, like, gooey, get all thick and, gravy-esque. And then we do is just go right on top of this. Just right on top of there. Put all that in there. We're going to turn that heat down to low, people. We're going to remember to turn it down, because if you don't turn it down, you will mess this up. So turn it back down to low. We put a lid on that thing. Probably going to be like 20-25 minutes it's going to have to hang out. What we're going to do is every once in a while, we're going to get in there and flip those patties over. Just keep them rolling, okay? So this has been really, really simple for y'all, right? So we're going to pull these, when the mash is done, hopefully y'all know how to make mashed potatoes. You cut potatoes up, you put them in boiling water, you cook them. They'll get soft. You can test them with a fork. I'll show you that in a minute. I'll pull them out. I start with butter. I go butter, I go salt. Before we go with any kind of other dairy, we just butter. And I don't know, I think I did like 8 red potatoes, and probably put a stick of butter in there, and then salt again. Figure it out. Probably a tablespoon we'll start with would be good. You could do some chicken stock in your mashed potatoes, but I have some toasted garlic that I did. I got pretty close to over toasting it, but it's fine. I've tasted a couple pieces of it. But we're gonna let these guys hang out. We'll be right back. Thanks. All right, we're about halfway on these steaks here. We finally got our onions to where a good point to put the mushrooms in. You know, and as I said, let's do some peppers. I like peppers too. They add some color. Add a little bit of color. So with these ones, a lot of my peppers too, I won't take the seeds out. Just take the ends off. I also like to use all those little bits, right? You know, maybe just everything but the stem if you can help it. But I mean, all that's a usable piece of pepper right there. I don't want to throw it all away. Like Phil Collins, you know. You know, we talked about this in a couple. You can get all the pieces uniform if you want. I don't really struggle to do that. What I try not to, like the best thing you can do with your knife is not cut your finger off. That'd be great. Let's not have to go to the hospital. And you know, people are like, oh, that's obvious. Well, you wait till you cut your finger. Get some peppers in there. Let's flip these steaks again. How are they looking? Woo! That smells good. So now, I'm going to finish these. I'll finish these with the lid off, right? Let some of that moisture evaporate, thicken the sauce up a little bit. So what we're going to do is I got almost a whole stick of butter here. We got butter, we've got this toasted garlic. Look at that. Ah, that's good. I'm going to take this. Just bam. All right, Emerald, I got you again, buddy. I got to get my own word, right? Gotta get my own word, or Emerald's gonna come after me. I just get in there with one of these guys. Just kind of mush him. What we haven't done yet is salt. I'm not measuring it, I'm just gonna do that. Put some in there. I mean, don't put a half a cup in there, that'd be dumb, but you know, work it out. I think I've got some cream in here. Y'all know I like cream. Oh, heavy cream. All right, we just hit that. That was probably, I don't know, a third of a cup. Maybe 2/3 a cup, really. All right, well, we've got our mash ready to go. We want to just do this. Come over here, get us one of these little steaks. Get us a steak on there. In here like this with these mash. I'm just gonna pop them down. Get you a little bowl happening inside that thing. Pop them down. Little mashed potatoes, and we are just gonna gravy all of it. You see that? Put all that gravy on there. You come back, bam, peppers and onions on there, mushrooms, get some peas, get those buttered peas on there. And that's it, folks. Salisbury steak, we use ground turkey, we got some love and some creamy mashed potatoes with butter and some peas, and I'm gonna go eat. Stay tuned for the next episode of Simmerin Simmons. All right, babe, we're ready to eat.